Dawn, I thought you were going to come over and sit.
Just a second.
We're recording.
For what reason? So YouTube can take my views away again? Is that why we're recording?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
The Shanna plan, true to blueprint, everything you believe in, your shift in perception. Come on, get in front of the camera.
I just feel like I'm discouraged by so many things, and I... Alright, hold on. What are you doing, Char? What are you doing? Alright, my cat said I had to, and as we know, all sane people listen to what they're... Hey! My chair has cat claw marks on it. It's not fit for human consumption.
Okay, please look at the camera, Dawn. There you go. Okay.
Am I looking now?
Yes, you're looking.
See, the last couple times, like the one they took all the views off people, I was a little lit. Today, I'm a little bummed. But that's one of them meteors from space. I couldn't forecheck it. I couldn't perceive it. It happened. Now I've adapted, and we're all going to get better now, right? I mean, come on.
I hope so.
I hope so, too. But, I mean, everybody's so scared all the time about everything. I mean, I'm still on Facebook, and I answer the same questions over and over again. We need to buy a defenseman. We have so many on the Marlies. How are you going to tell those guys they've got no chance to make it? Because we're now, we spent the Austin Matthews money, we spent the Nylander Marner money, and God knows who else we're supposed to pay. And we also gave away a bunch of Marlies. Because hell, who needs Marlies, right? You know, they're not important. Yeah. See, that's the kind of thing I'm answering every day. So, yeah, this gets harder and harder to explain. And then when YouTube comes along and says, all those people you thought actually woke up and started watching, maybe not. But I don't believe it's true. I believe that they saw a large jump. So please don't be on the last on your block to be uncounted, okay? YouTube wants to uncount you too. So don't worry about it. I'll still do the show. Even if people tell me, stop, please stop doing the show.
So you're deciding to embrace discouragement?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what's
I
bothering...
heard about that before.
So what's bothering the fan base today?
What's bothering the fan base is all the usual things, but mostly the fact that they believe somehow that my point of view, I'm being so sure and arrogant because I think I'm right. No, I think Shanahan's right. Honest to God, this isn't about me. And second of all, they believe that I never played hockey, so how the hell would I know? Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. Does that make sense to you?
No.
No.
Because you've not done a lot of things, and you're an expert on a lot of things that you've never done.
I am not a know-it-all. I just know a lot of things and like to tell people when they're wrong. It is a whole different thing, okay? Plus, I'm so much fun. It's like, that's the thing. I stay really nice to people because there's no reason not to be when you're totally right. Which is why I roll my eyes every time I say, Shanahan. Because I have to look away. Because I don't like when people are more right than me, and I've tried so hard to prove this wrong. And honest to God, he's covered it. He's covered it all.
Subject change. The
Yes.
Marlies won.
Oh, baby Buds are the champions. They're the AHL champions, and I think that's fabulous. I think we see a lot of our future on there. They're already playing together. Clue, that's why Washington won. They're mid-level people and they're older people who were established stars all played together for like 5 solid years. So the Marlies winning, oh, that is the best. It is so exciting.
Why do you call them baby butts?
Well, Buds has been, strangely enough, my favorite thing for years. I don't think the two are related, okay, because I knew about the Maple Leafs being buds before. It's like the little buds you get in the spring.
I thought you said baby butts.
No, not baby's butts. Oh my goodness, they played soft in game 6, but not that soft, okay? Really, this team is awesome. Awesome. Defenders coming out the wazoo. Whatever the wazoo is, they're coming out of it.
What's that got to do with the show about the blueprint?
Well, that's the thing that kills me, is that I read in these hockey groups and on Twitter, and they don't seem to realize the system starts there. The system starts with our properties in Europe, and then the people who come here, properties, it sounds horrible, it's not, believe me, they love being property. And then they play for the Marlies, they all play together for all that time. And they grow up and become Maple Leafs. Now, grow up and become Maple Leafs, it's not as simple as you grow up and move out of the house. And tell me that's simple. I mean, you think you get to 18, you pack your bags, yeah, where are you going to go? Okay, so you keep coming back home, and that's what we don't want to do. We don't want to put ourselves in a situation. The Marlies will be backfilled, the guys who come up. And I believe we could see 5 or 6 guys on Maple Leafs this year, so don't be making roster spots for old-time veterans. Is there, I mean, did I cover it the way I wanted to?
I think so. I got a question about Kyle Dubas.
Yeah?
Did he ever play hockey enough, like you did, to talk about it? Or God forbid, run a team?
He played as much as Char did, okay? He played as much as Charlotte did.
Char's a star.
That's what she is. Well, doesn't she love it? Anyway, this is the idea. He did a lot what I did, only he wasn't a girl. I was a girl, but obviously some things, whatever, he didn't feel like it, or he wasn't a great athlete, or wasn't coordinated. He went to the junior teams and said, this is what I'd like to do. And he became the stick boy. Is his first job at like 12 years old. And he worked in these systems, and he studied every bit of technology coming out to tell you how to evaluate your team and the players on it. He built a winner in Sault Ste. Marie. He built it, okay? The day he traded the goalie for like 950 other players, that's the day he won it. And everybody in Sault Ste. Marie thought he needed to be fired that day. This is Shanahan's plan, what he's done with the Marlies. Kyle. And now he's the general manager of the Maple Leafs, and any of you are actually worried because he's not a hockey player? Hockey players care about themselves. This is a good thing. When you achieve things in the world, you got to be self-centered. When you build things, that same self-centered thing that made you the number one in your field is now going to hurt you. You guys have no idea what just happened. Charlotte rolled over like to pat my belly, please, and she rolled straight on the floor.
She's had enough of this conversation.
She has the nerve to call herself a cat. And, okay, did I cover that?
Yeah, but so talking about being self-centered, they say that Mitch wants too much money, so he's being self-centered, so you don't know that this can work.
Well, let me tell you what. I read the article, I saw the interview. It seems like Mitch is saying he'd like to have the same basic type of contract as Austin. He is not stupid or crazy, and neither are his people. He knows that the amount of money he's going to get is going to be different. He wants to ensure that him and Austin can play together, and that there's not a big variance in their players' standard of living. It's not like they pay for Mitch's meals and they give, a private chef to Austin Matthews. He would like not to have that sort of thing go on. But at the same time, if Mitch does suddenly say, yep, if you can't pay me that, you're just going to have to deal without me, I say, yes, we will. And as much as I love Mitch Marner, I will go over to his house, I will help him fold his shirts and put them in boxes. Now, it will bum me out, but that's how sure I am that Mitch, the day he was born, was a Maple Leaf. He will stay a Maple Leaf. He may make some noise like, I'm not getting treated fairly, but that's not what's happening right now. Mitch is every bit the team player, and team players are how you win. So
is he one of the break pieces that you want to put in place in order to win this year?
Yes, but hockey doesn't work like that. It's not like you're building a puzzle that has 23 pieces, and if you get all the best pieces, but see, puzzles don't work that way. It kind of is a puzzle, isn't it? It's like a jigsaw puzzle, you got the pieces. You do the corners. Corners are fancy. Okay, those are like goalies. Okay, and then you need veterans to set an opportunity. But the rest of the pieces all look very different. You can't just put out a bunch of pieces and put together a puzzle. You have to have the purpose for these pieces. Just like when you build a corporation, you know what you need, unless you're me and you needed a promotions person. And you said, who needs a promotions person? I once produced this play that was written by a friend of mine on cocktail napkins and orange magic marker that Mary typed. And I had like 2-3 people in the audience at times, and great reviews, great people coming back, telling their friends about it, but I don't know how to do that. My mom told me, and I don't know why she would bring this up unless I was likely to say quite often, listen to me, look at me, okay? She told me this is a very bad thing to do, that no one will like you if you do that. They will look if you're doing something good. Apparently YouTube doesn't work that way, okay? But that's why I can't promote. And I will continue to try, and you really got to help me. You guys got to help me, okay? Share it. When it comes to a song, and I'm going to do another one to Green Day's Good Riddance, they call it the Time of Your Life song. I've got another one coming for that. So that's about the blueprint. This is all about the blueprint. This is all I think about is the blueprint. Share it with anybody, especially if they don't care. That's how the internet works. You put it up there and go, you gotta see this. And they go, why would I care? And then they gotta see it. So once you do that to them, they have to do it to everyone. This is how you get big. Charlotte can show you how you roll off of tables. I used to be able to. I haven't done that in years. So let's see. We're going to do our quote, right? Is that what we're talking about now? Well, see, that was the thing. You know, this is the quote from Shakespeare. It's from, the third Henry VI play, because when Shakespeare got writing about kings that were recent, he had to write them really completely. Well, that's not a Shakespeare quote.
It's the one in the dark black.
Yes, thank you. I'm pretty sure I wrote this. Now, I'm not that good that Shakespeare stole from me, okay? So, let me embrace thee, sour adversity. Now she wrote 4 wise men, and now I can't not laugh. She does this to me. Okay, you wanted her on camera? We'll get her on camera. Okay, see? On camera. And, okay. Let me embrace thee, sour adversity, for wise men say it is the wisest course. That's the truth. And the title of the show today is Rivers Always Reach the Sea. As long as there's a camera, a set, and a Mary Jane, and electricity, I will be doing a blueprint show. As long as Brendan Shanahan is sitting there and has his people in place, this blueprint is on. It's not broken. It's consistent. If you've got questions, write them to me. I'm going to run out of hockey crap to talk about. Not that I'll stop, but I'm going to run out. So, I want you all to get ready to really help me, because honest to God, YouTube took away 1/4 of my views on my last video, that not the song, but the other one. And we'll have a song out for you this week. Honestly, I will be back. I promise.